So I do it like 5 days a week, and before I work out. And a person gonna ask me a question because all the situation going through with President Trump and his administration with executive orders. And she brought up some. I'm fully aware of all these policies. I look at this stuff and research it also. But one thing I never did, I never asked anybody for anything. Because if you go out there and get it, they're gonna take the best man or best woman. It shouldn't be about color. It shouldn't be about race. It shouldn't be nationality. That's the shit we fight against, right? So why are we always complaining that African Americans feeling that somebody owed us something? If we go out and create our own businesses, our own jobs, our own opportunity, we come together to work as a unit instead of working against each other. But we come together doing gang banging shit. We come together to silence somebody who ain't saying what you're saying. We come with the cancel culture bullshit, but we can't come together when it's time to start businesses and build economic freedom for our people. Now, every nationality inside of the United States wall, they have something going on. Then she gonna ask me, people who don't vote, they don't have no right and they don't have no say so in the government. You don't have no say so either. You cannot go up and knock on that door and say, Mr. Trump, I need you to do this. He's not never gonna talk to you. You can't go up to Mr. Biden. You couldn't go up to Barack. Now they can have a little town hall. You can ask a series of questions, but if the questions get too heated, they're gonna pick you up and carry your ass about it at a town hall meeting. So though none of us had no rights, we gave them rights away because we let the politicians control the narrative. The people are the government. You seen that in the Constitution. We had the rights. The government officials supposedly work for us. Now they got us to the point that we work for them. And also, by me being a felon, where's my rights? I feel like I'm a legal alien. I can't carry a gun. So if I get into a situation inside my household trying to protect me and my family, I got to pick up a butter knife. I can't be a government official. I can't be a judge. I can't be a prosecutor. I can't be a doctor. I can't be a lawyer. I can't be a school teacher. I can't be a police. I can't go back in the military. I can't work at a prison. I can't work in the postal service. I can't work for the Pentagon. But I can do black jobs like Donald Trump said. I can do landscaping. I can be a barber. I can be a beautician. So if I don't have these rights and I feel like a legal alien, why am I voting? Where's the American citizens standing up for people who did their time, who made bad decisions and choices in life? They should be able to say, hey, restore that person rights. This man haven't been in prison since 1989. His rights should be restored once they come home and get out the system and get off federal or state parole. Automatically. We shouldn't have to fight for it. The Constitution says every American citizen had the right to bear arms. I don't have the right to bear arms because they're making these amendments and laws to override the Constitution. Because I feel, called me being African American, but it's just not me. Can't no felon carry a firearm, no matter what his nationality is. So when people say that people like me who don't vote, what's up, Demon Slayer? I had nothing to do with that. Go out there and vote. Because when I came home, I was not allowed to vote as a felon. Then they're gonna say, hey, we gotta let them vote on a local level. Then when it's still the table still wasn't turning to the Democratic Party ways, when they thought it would, they would say, hey, let them start voting on a national level. Even the people that's in prison. Then Barack came in because he knew most black people are on federal and state parole. If you get on the right to vote, most likely they're gonna vote Democrat. So a lot of people start voting Democrat. Then they start seeing that they lost their political pull with the African American people. So now they're bringing the illegal aliens, immigrants, and they just let them over here. They give them food stuff, they give them housing, they give them a stipend. It's called, and they drop them off in sanctuary cities, which is considered blue states for the Democratic Party. But they got freaking food. They think because they bring them over here and they let them know that, hey, we did this for you, that they still gonna ride with you. They not. Because most people that come into this country, they don't have a black ideology. They gravitate toward the whiteness. Because to them, whiteness is pure when they've been outside of the country. And why you see most legal aliens, they go to the suburbs, except for the ones that are trying to make a way in the inner city, the one that's extremely dangerous, criminal, rapists, extortionists. They go to the inner city hood. The ones that have an education or trying to make a better way, they go to the suburbs. So they don't think Democratic. They start thinking Republican. So when a person asked me that question, why I don't vote, why should I when I don't have no rights as an American citizen? Until they get everybody who came out of the state, local, and federal system automatically where we shouldn't have to file no paperwork to get a dumbass expungement. And expungement still, I still had that on my record. And everybody can get an expungement because by me being in the federal system, I would not be allowed to have that expungement. So until I get all my rights restored on this planet, I would never vote for anyone. I would never vote for anyone because I'm the type of person who really don't give a fuck. We're going with politics because they tell you every day how they plan it. Donald Trump released all the rioters. Biden exonerated his two sons, his brother-in-law, his sister, and his sister-in-law. Let just tell you how they roll with this shit. So if your people can commit a crime in America, they shouldn't be above the law. But when my black ass committed a crime in America, I was sent to prison for 20 years. That make this make sense. So why would I keep letting these people play me like I'm a fucking puppet and they're the puppet master? I'm too old for that and too wise to understand that politics don't fit us. They do what they want. They pad their pockets. They get other connections and become rich. We're going to use Barack. Barack was almost a couple $1 million in debt from student loans and all that stuff when he got in office. Somebody paid his debt off for him while he was running. The man is worth about 70, 80 million. Doesn't make this make sense when you're only making $400,000 a year. Doesn't make this make sense. I understand it because, well, he going to do this. Yes, he has speeches, but taxes come out of it. Yes, he has seminars. Taxes come out of it. Yes, he can write a book. Taxes come out of it. But you make 70 million in that short period of time, sitting somewhere chilling, he ain't going to never think like us again. So his mindset is not going to be poverty stricken. So he really have a Republican mindset. So if anybody have a problem with me not voting, help me get my rights restored. Until then, don't tell me about me not voting because I really don't give a fuck. Peace out, folks.